From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah.
What is up, SWPX fam? Now, I've had a few messages lately from people saying, look, I just want to get started with SWPX. I want to dip my toes. And how do I get involved in the voting system? So we're here on the SWPX page right now. And on the vote tab, so you can get to that down the bottom here, the voting. And quite simply, you can lock your SWPX tokens into VE-SWPX to get your voting power. You vote with those VE-SWPX to earn the weekly voting incentives and trading fees. Now, if you're coming in, like you're brand new and you don't have anything on Sonic, first and foremost, you have to get some funds onto Sonic. Now, in my last video, I did show you two simple ways on how to do that. I will very quickly recap that right now. If you have funds on another chain, for example, on Ethereum or BNB that you want to bring into Sonic, you can come onto the swapx.fi page and you can go down here and go to bridge. They have a lovely, convenient rhino.fi bridge linked to the site, so you can click on where you want to bridge in from. Let's say, for example, you're on BNB, which I know a lot of people use BNB. BNB to Sonic, select the token you want to bridge over. Let's say you've got some USDT on BNB, and you will just literally type in how much you want to transfer over. That will give you the Sonic equivalent that you can use on SWPX to get into the tokens you need. So that's one way of doing it. It's exactly the same for Ethereum. You would just select Ethereum into Sonic, and whatever token you happen to have, there you go. You can get it, the Sonic equivalent. That's if you're bridging in. If you're coming in, you know, from an exchange, you just want to buy some Sonic tokens on an exchange. There's exchanges like BITRUE, which are super easy and quick to use. They support Sonic. You can send some funds in there, get some S token, some Sonic token, and just send it directly to your MetaMask or Rabby wallet. So that's another really easy way of getting, you know, into Sonic from the beginning. And that's when the fun starts. So once you've got your funds over, I don't want to make this video all about that. I just want to get into how you use the voting system each week, each epoch. And the deadline for this current epoch is coming up tomorrow. It's going to be sort of Wednesday night my time, but there is a countdown timer which I'll show you depending on where you're watching this from. So you come to the voting page. Now you're going to need some SWPX tokens, right? So you can either click on Get SWPX here, or you can go to the swap page, whatever you want to do. And whatever you've just transferred in, let's say for example you've transferred in some Sonic token, you can just swap that for SWPX right here. If you've come in with that initial example, like BNB USDT, there we go. You would just swap that for SWPX token. It is so simple. So let's skip forward and say you now have your SWPX token. You come to the voting page on the tab down the bottom here, and you can see that if you go to lock on this particular account, I think I've got like a few locked positions already. So I've got a slightly bigger one there, almost 18,000. I've got another lock position. Yeah, I've actually consolidated mine down, and you can do that very easily, which I'm going to show you how to do. But this video is more like if you're coming in for the first time, you don't have any locked positions. I'm going to actually walk you right through. I'm actually going to do a lock position just to show you on this video, which I will later merge with one of these just for my own convenience. So you would come here to vote in, and you would go create lock. Then you're going to decide how much SWPX do you want to lock up. Now, bear in mind, you're not selling your SWPX tokens here. You are merely locking them up and getting the VE-SWPX in return so you can get involved in the voting. So I've got a little bit of liquid here. I've got a few more I've got to claim, but let's just do a lock of, say, 500 SWPX, about $140 worth. And you can see you can choose how long you want to lock that up for. Now, you guys do whatever you want to do, whatever your strategy is. I personally do a 2-year lock, and the reason being is because look at the voting power you get if you lock it for longer. That's just, you know, how I'm doing it. You guys do it how you want to do it. But let's go for a 2-year lock. We're going to create lock, and I'm going to have to approve some stuff. And there we go, transaction confirmed, and my SWPX is locked safely. And now I have, if we go down here, the new position. As you can see, it's just come up there. So if this was your first time, you would just have your first position right there. And what's really good with this, I actually got it as a reward recently. You can see it's gone in as a new sort of locked position. Now, I want to consolidate that with something else. I don't want lots of small positions that I have to manage all the time. So I'm actually going to merge these two together. So if I go to manage, I can go to merge here, and I can merge 12107, which is this one, the smaller one there. I'm going to merge that with 8591. So if we go to 8591, which is here, and I'm just going to go merge. I have to do a few transactions. There we go, all done. So if we might need to refresh the page or not. No, the site is synced, so everything is up crazily fast right now, which is brilliant. As you can see, that's just increased that one. So now I've got less to manage. And what I'll probably do later on, I won't bother doing it now, but I'm going to merge that one with one of these as well. I like to keep it around sort of 3 positions. That's just me. You can have loads of small ones if you want. It's entirely up to you. Now, that was just a quick caveat to show you how to manage those positions. So what you can do now is you need to vote. So you can just click on the vote tab here, and now you can come in and choose the pools that you want to vote on. And of course there's a lot to choose from here. You can filter them up here as well if you want to sort of do it that way. But there are a few pools that particularly help with the TVL of the protocol, like a couple of the priority ones. And I'm not telling you to do this, of course, you can do whatever you like, but I do like to put a little bit in personally with a few of my votes. Where are they? Things like the SWPX pool here. Again, they're still paying out nice rewards as well, and the Wrap Teeth and SWPX as well is another one. This really sort of helps the overall TVL. If we're looking at the longevity of the protocol, I like to do a little bit in terms of pushing those pools. But again, you guys do your own research. I'm actually going to post something that Bartertown put in Telegram over on my Twitter page, actually, or on my X page, and it gives you a bit of a rundown of the priority pools and the type of ones that you can vote on that help the protocol overall. Now, of course, you can go in for meme coins and stuff as well if you want to, but just beware that those have been known to sort of really dilute very quickly just before the voting period ends. So just take care with those. But let's say, for example, you wanted to put some into this here. You could go max and put your entire vote in, like 100%. Or you could do, like, say, for example, 50 and 50, like that. Or you could split it up into much smaller. You could do 50, 25, 25, whatever. And I'm just showing you how to do it. So 50-50, I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to come up to the top here and just press cast votes. There we go. Just have to do the transaction. Transaction confirmed. And now, if we go to voting power used, it says yes. So that's how you know it's all gone through. If the site is syncing when you do that, for whatever reason, it might not show up straight away. But if the transaction's gone through, just rest assured it's probably okay. But everything is working super fast, which is amazing to see. So if I go back to lock now, you'll see that I'm actually going to hold off till tomorrow to do these bigger ones. But as you can see, the one I've just done for the purpose of this video, the votes have been used. So it's super easy. I do love this website. I really do. So you can go to vote here, and it will show me here total votes used is basically 500 out of my sort of 26,000. So it'll, when I go back and do my others, when I go to lock tomorrow and start doing my votes on these positions here, when I go to vote, that will all show up as my total as I cast more and more votes. So you can see my total voting power is 23,942. I'm going to keep just adding to that all the time. I've got a couple of other accounts with my NFTs and stuff like that. I'm just going to keep on locking up my SWPX and keep on building my voting power across the board. So I just wanted to do a quick video really just to show you how to do the voting, and I will do another video at some point to show you more about the earn side of things, where you can basically add liquidity to some different pools, but that's for another video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you've got any questions at all, just leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. So I hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever you're doing. Stay bullish, stay SWPXing, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, out rolling with the squad, we all flex. Dripping diamonds, all the haters second guess. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah.